Wawanui. Oh dear. Oh no. Hello, Annie Bear, and hello, Hypnicity. Well, thoughts and prayers for Rosie. She's at the vets. I am so sorry. Okay. If you're you're here for your Lemurian Oracle card reading, and I'm sorry to move the camera around so much on you. I'm going to turn off the comments section. I'm going to be on another live chat after this, so if you would like to explore more about the Lemurian Light Codes, please hop in over there. It's going to start at 10:30. But this is for the Lemurian Oracle card reading. This is for your birth signs, and don't worry if you don't know them. I'm going to be going over each and every one of them here in just a few. So, well, first off, Wawa Nui. Wa is Lemurian principle of first love. Wawa meaning much love, and Wawa Nui meaning much love to everyone. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get us all together on the same page, energetically speaking, here and on the replay. And so we're going to start off with a harmonization. Tie mori ora mahakawa tahi ite ingwa te ta iri te otawana wayu watapu ite ingwa tafanui tarani takatao wayu watapu ite ingwa tafaya tamatua tatama wayu watapu tie mori ora. Wonderful. Okay. To start off with, I'm going to be using the Beyond Lemuria Izzy Ivy deck this week. I love this deck. It has so many light codes in there. They're just beautiful artwork. And I am going to also be reading from the bottom of a different deck. There is another card. So if for any reason whatsoever your card doesn't resonate with you this week, you can use that one as a stand-in, or you can use it as an addition to. So to start off with, if your birthday is on any of the days or any of the calendars that is the 29th, 30th, or the 31st of any of the months, you are what's called a Ma'ita. And the Ma'ita makes up the 13th sign or the 13th symbol for the Lemurian calendar. And it sits at the very center of everything. And it is the light, the undistorted light that comes from the central sun. And so with the Ma'itas, your essence is the undistorted light. And your symbol then is going to be the crystal. I seem to have lost my cards for the week. Typical. There we go. Okay, so we'll start you off with crystal keys. That's so funny. Oh, goodness. So Ma'itas, you get the crystal keys this week. And just for fun, I'm going to show you. Sorry about the noise. This was the other card that popped up. Which is why I knew that I had pulled from the wrong deck, because I'd already seen the Ma'ita card. So you get two this week, Ma'itas. But your predominant one is crystal keys. Okay, if you were born July 1st through the 28th, yours is a sign of Kaka. And happy birthday to all of our Kaka babies. Your symbol is going to be the talking parrot, and the essence of this month is the voice. True form. Shine your light this week, Kakas. I just love the artwork. It's so pretty. So be sure to shine your light this week, Kakas. Okay. Next, if you were born August 1st through the 28th, yours is a sign of Fatwa, and this is the sign of the falcon. And the essence of yours is purification. Trust your innocence this week. This is for Fatwas. Okay. If you were born September 1st through the 28th, yours is a sign of Namu. Namu is the sign of the dove, and the essence of this month is peace. Interesting. Namus, you have solar plexus this week. In Lemurian, this chakra is going to be Tawahi. So tend your solar plexus this week. You can do breath work. You can wear colors that are yellowish in nature, or you could have like lemons or something citrusy around you this week. Basically, it's speaking to building up your internal willpower. And it will help you with setting your boundaries. So this is for Namus this week. Tawahi. Okay. If you were born November 1st through the 28th, yours is the sign of Kahuku. This is the sign of the butterfly. The essence of this month is transformation. And you have the luminescence card. Wow, Lemurians, it looks like we get to shine our lights this week. So sweet. I love the dragonflies. Just letting you absorb that. There's a lot of codes in this card. That was for Kahukus. And I can't believe it. I skipped over our kitties. You know what, kitties? Let me stop and I will pull randomly from the deck. Because that skips my deck around. That's funny. Must be this kind of a week. I've had a week, so if you want to hear about my week, you get to hear about it in the next chat. It's been a week. Okay, wow. Okay, kitties. So if you were born October 1st through the 28th, yours is the sign of Kittihi. This is the sign of the lamb, and the essence of this month is truth. And your new card is quite a little power up. Life force energy. I love the dolphins. That's the Rehu in Lemurian. Quite a lot going on. Okay, so skipping ahead then, since I skipped before, we're going to go to Okapis. So if you were born December 1st through the 28th, yours is the sign of Okapi, and this is the forest giraffe. The essence of this month is light of father. No, and you have the soul star chakra. This is going to be Ma'ita in Lemurian. And the soul star chakra is located above the crown chakra. Basically, any connection that you have this week to the divine, lean into those ceremonies this week. That's for Okapis. So, next, if you were born January 1st through the 28th, yours is a sign of Hia or Hea. And this is the sign of the hare. And it's so cute. The essence of this month is endurance. I always say endearing and enduring. And oh, how sweet. You have loving compassion this week. That's for Hayas, or he is. And that is part of the fun of the Lemurian language, and you do get to play around with it a bit. Okay. If you were born February 1st through the 28th, yours is a sign of Kirini. This is the sign of the hummingbird. The essence of this month is the tiny voice from heaven. Wow, pretty. You have gracious receptivity this week. This is for all our hummingbirds, Kirinis. Gracious receptivity. Beautiful artwork. If you were born March 1st through the 28th, yours is a sign of Honu. Honu is the sign of the sea turtle. The essence of this month is navigation. Oh, interesting. Honus, this week you have communication and co-creation. Collaboration time. Now remember, if you were born the 29th, 30th, or 31st of this month, you're going to be a Ma'ita. Okay, so if you were born April 1st through the 28th, yours is a sign of Tutara. This is the sign of the smiling gecko. The essence of this month is the smile. Oh, Taurus, you have the third eye chakra this week. And in Lemuria, that's going to be called Tanaro. Also called the brow chakra. So kind of like the others, you're going to be sitting with meditations that will open up your third eye to allow more information coming in from the central sun. So you have more of a knowing. And again, we do have one more card at the bottom of the deck. Next, if you were born May 1st through the 28th, yours is the sign of Tauroa. This is the sign of the albatross. And the essence of this month is determination. It also speaks to the observer mode. You have the sweet home card this week. Home is where the heart is. So even if you're traveling, you're always home. Such a beautiful card. And next up, we have those that were born June 1st through the 28th. Yours is a sign of Kopanui. This is a sign of the wombat. The essence of this month is the womb, the child, and creativity. Wow, we have a lot of these this week. We have the Earth Star Chakra. This is also called the Pole Star Chakra. And again, it's going to be called Ma'ita in this Lemurian system. And it's located about 18 inches to 2 feet beneath your feet. And it connects you to Mother Earth, which is also called Planet Matea. So our focus this week is grounding. And for everybody this week, we have another card. This one comes from the Oracle of the Unicorn card deck. And I'm going to try not to lens flare everybody, because this is a very high glossy deck. We have the Balance card. This is for all signs this week. We get to learn to balance with our energies. So sweet. It says, take time to relax, indulge a little more or a little less, and set boundaries with your work. Okay, thank you so much for being here, everybody. I'm going to switch on and see what we've got. Oh my, oh my. Sure. And that's the other one. Hi, Rossi. I'm going to be in the other thread. I'm going to be doing energy healing, and as well as you will be also experiencing more of the Lemurian Light Codes on top of the energy healing. So if you would like, go ahead and hop in over there. And I will, if you were just here for the Oracle card read, thank you so much for being here. And I will see you next week. Okay. Wawa nui. Wawa.